What's going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of 911. Let's go. This is going to be Season 3, Episode 12.
Attention, citizens of the internet, for another adrenalized tour of duty. I am General Shay. And I am Major Mix.
Seriously, no one's gonna recognize you without that microwave cemented on your head.
We're coming to you live from Hacienda Park. We have a stunt so daring. A video so bold.
Oh,
Might
God.
just break the internet. We're about to turn this merry-go-round into a scary-go-round.
A scary go-round.
Oh, daddy live.
I'm
Jesse,
nervous
you ready
about
to
this
take a
for
ride
y'all.
into infinity and beyond? Perfect. This.
I don't like this.
Go, beautiful.
I don't like it.
Oh, you're really burning rubber! Whoa! Shut him down, man. Not again?
911
I don't like it.
There's a random motorcycle on fire at Hacienda Park. We definitely don't know how it happened.
So what, now they got self-driving motorcycles?
That rider couldn't have gone far. Buck, Eddie, turn that bike off.
I saw Christopher watching a video like this online. That bike wasn't on fire.
Can you hear me?
Oh!
All right, let's get him off of there.
Pupils are extremely dilated. Low luxation, causing them to bulge out.
Blood pressure's off the charts. What happens? Could be G-lock.
G-force poisoning from the force of the spin?
Blood
That's
is pulling inside his head.
terrifying.
It's pressing against his brain, which you don't get that swelling down, he could have a stroke.
Get them stable enough for transport.
I feel like I know this guy.
By BP stabilizing.
Administering numbing drops.
Hold back the curtain. while You show these guests to their seats.
In you go. Cap, we're good here.
And transport
Oh
to the
my
nearest
God, I
neurosurgery
hate
trauma
eye
center.
things.
I can see. Thank you. Who did this to you?
Oh,
Oh.
I have an idea.
That's
You
messed
think
up.
Jesse's okay? Sure, he's fine.
Y'all are messed up
Maybe we should go
filming
to the
this.
hospital.
Assholes.
Afraid you're going to be otherwise occupied. You're under arrest.
Can't prove anything.
Don't need to. You fools live streamed your confession on the internet.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't think you're posting that without our permission.
Nah, this is just for an audience of one.
Oh my God.
Man, I really need new friends.
Oh, I'd be kicking their asses if that was me. Child, you got me messed up.
Oh, I know that smile. Pair of aces.
Flush. He falls for it every time. How does this keep on?
Because you suck at poker. Spoken by someone who also sucks at poker. No judgment. You should quit while you're behind.
Who needs more wine?
I'm gonna need something stronger.
Thanks again for having me. This was fun.
Well, all our couple friends were busy. We figured we would target the solos.
I should say you were setting us up.
Oh no, I like you way too much to set you up with my brother. And I love you too much to let you keep being so incredibly
Some might say embarrassingly.
single.
Closest you gotten to turning on a woman is shouting out, "Hey, Siri!"
Well, she's very good to me. She delivers me food. She tells me where to be, when, and how to get there. The rest, I can't.
Oh, no.
All right. Ease up on the solos. It's hard out here. Thank you. It's LA. Everybody's always in their car, looking at their phone, or in their car looking at their phones.
Online dating, which is
An absolute nightmare.
the catfishers, and not to mention the liars.
Face it, guys. You two got lucky.
I have no idea how hard it is out there for the solos. Where's Albert tonight?
He's on a date.
Oh. Damn.
Looking
Even Albert?
room 203. Didn't it just go from 201 to 205?
The next one on the left, lab classrooms have a different layout.
I love
course
that
they
she
do.
keeps coming back.
Thank you. Don't know if I'll be able to navigate the confusing waters of
I love it.
parent-teacher night.
But knowing these things is sort of my job. Follow my lead. Try to ignore these teachers' corny jokes.
What jokes?
What do you call a number that won't sit still? A Roman numeral.
How do you make a band
Oh.
stand?
I
Take away
get
their
it.
chairs.
Ah.
I think he got it.
No, I did.
Just
Christopher
not
shows a
funny.
great interest in science, though he does keep telling other students tsunamis aren't a big deal, which isn't helpful.
Make sure to talk to him about that. No jokes?
I try to tell chemistry jokes, but there's no reaction. Get it? No reaction.
Oh
You
my
weren't kidding about the
God.
jokes.
Hopefully the English teacher has a better shtick.
So sorry to keep you waiting.
I'm sure he did.
Well,
Good to see
she
you again, Miss
is
Price. And you must be
a
Mr. Gates.
cutie.
Please call
Look
me
at
Eddie.
her.
It's short for
Edmundo?
people guess Eduardo.
Growing up, I had a grandfather named Edmundo. He was my favorite.
Until
Oh.
So let's talk about Christopher. He's been doing really well in my class. His verbal skills have definitely improved. He definitely understands the material. I attribute that to him being read to from an early age.
We have his mother to thank for that.
Christopher tells me you've kept it up since she's been gone.
I try to do the voices.
Oh, I'm sure you're no slouch.
Oh, no, he isn't.
Christopher is also one of our most popular students. He's a very sweet and kind boy. You're doing a great job.
Aww.
Thank you.
You want to talk about that?
And I'm basically raising a funny, popular young genius?
There's a pretty young thing for an English teacher.
Didn't even notice.
I must have you confused with someone who couldn't stop gazing into Miss Flores's big blue eyes.
Right.
Brown.
Too bad you didn't notice.
He noticed.
Dr. Calloway,
Good to see you. How's your husband?
Bobby's doing well. You called in a gunshot wound?
Yes. Female came in complaining about headaches and some disorientation. I'm going to estimate this bullet has been there for 2, maybe 3 months.
Wait, this is an old gunshot wound?
Yes.
Why wasn't it reported the day it happened?
Because that woman didn't even know she had been shot.
What?
Not until today.
How? How?
Joan, this is Detective Romero.
More questions? This has to be a terrible mistake. I promise you, I have never been shot in the head or anywhere else. Feels like something I'd remember, don't you think?
We saw the x-rays.
So did I. And Dr.
Calloway.
Dr. Calloway seems like a lovely man. Hospitals always make mistakes.
Doctor seems pretty sure, so we need to investigate what would have happened sometime in January, maybe early February.
My life is pretty boring. It's just me and my husband.
Is he on his way?
He's out of town golfing, I think. Maybe Pebble Beach. Early retirement last year, so he is always looking for things to do. I am a happy homebody. I should call him, shouldn't I? I probably have the information in here.
Joan, you came into the ER with a headache.
It seems like I always have one. I tried cutting out caffeine, red wine, and bacon, but
Bacon causes headaches? Never heard that
Do
before.
you normally write everything down?
always prided myself in remembering things. As you get older, and you start to need a little help.
Are you okay?
I think I need to talk to that doctor again. Dr.
Calloway?
Oh, my memory is terrible.
Do you mind if we keep this? We'll return it.
I'll go right ahead.
Thank you, Joan.
She really doesn't remember being shot.
I'm not sure she wants to.
You think it's the husband?
That's so weird.
I think that no one ever really knows what goes on inside of a marriage. Sometimes not even people inside it.
That could be true.
Carla.
But I've never been married, so I can't
Tell
speak
Leslie.
on
I
that.
told you Christopher is fine. Some scrapes and bruises.
He hurt himself?
Christopher and skateboards don't get along very well.
I am so sorry. We didn't know one of the kids had brought a skateboard,
You didn't know. He could have broken his neck.
and I feel terrible. The other kids were showing him how to ride it. Didn't know that.
Didn't they? Push the kid with CP around on a skateboard for fun. You let them make a fool out of my son.
Eddie.
Promise you that's not what happened.
Christopher. Hey. Are you okay?
I'm sorry about my clothes.
I can run to the house,
Poor
get some
guy.
clean clothes from the change into.
We're done for today. We're leaving.
But school isn't over.
It is now.
That sucks.
I appreciate that, Principal Summers. Okay, thank you.
So should I expect some kid's head on a spike?
They sent skateboard kid home early.
What about the kid who fell off the skateboard?
Think I should punch Christopher for getting hurt?
I think you should talk to him about how he got hurt. I know Christopher wants to be like all the other kids.
Tell me he's different.
He already knows that. You need to teach him what it means.
Yeah.
That he has limitations.
I'm not gonna tell my kid that. Hey, buddy. How you
Well,
feel?
maybe he just needs to learn how to.
What are you talking about?
Everybody saw me fall.
It happens. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
That boy should have never pressured you.
It was my idea.
It was your idea to get on the skateboard?
Fun. It was.
Chris, why would you do that? You had to know it'd be dangerous.
You always said I can do anything. You lied.
Ooh! Damn, Christopher always like my heart.
Okay, you inspired me.
I don't think I meant to, but you're welcome.
I may have reactivated one of my dating profiles.
Ooh.
I spent 2 hours on the phone talking to a cute guy, sweet and funny, and not at
talks
all
on
like
the
one of those
phone?
chat room psychos. His
Ugh.
profile contains actual sentences, correct grammar and punctuation. There was even a
What?
successfully deployed semicolon. We're meeting up tonight in a public setting. I am really looking forward to it.
What?
I don't want the one-night stand. I'm tired of being alone. The most meaningful relationships in my life are made 10 minutes at a time. People I'll never see or talk to again, some of whom don't survive. It sounds silly, but he calls and I'm excited to answer the phone.
I don't think that sounds silly at all.
I don't think online dating is a
I
terrible
think talking on the
idea.
phone
I think
sounds
everyone
silly.
has a match.
I hate
You just
talking
have to
on
find
the phone.
Hey guys, Tessa here from the Bay Area. I'm a vegan, so living that plant life. I just reinstalled this app on my phone. Please don't make me regret it.
Living that plant life.
Hello, women of the internet. I'm Gary. I like long walks on the beach, deep conversation, and other boilerplate dating cliches. Hoping to find someone sweet to get me off this godforsaken app.
Gary.
Let me know.
Oh God. Back for Netflix and chill.
Oh yeah, just
Oh God. Shut up. Quit doing that. Look for the plunger. Oh my God.
911, what's your emergency?
I'm not sure where to start.
Oh my God.
Bathroom door's locked.
Eddie, can you move her or not?
Not there yet, Cap. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your...
Watch out! Oh,
Let down your poop.
I thought the new baby went everywhere.
this is not the fairy tale romance I had in mind.
So what? Bad date?
There was a lemony snicket level of things that went wrong here.
Clear the door?
Sure is, Cat. Do what you gotta do.
Oh God, he's never gonna want to see me again. I'll pay to fix that.
So let's try to gently pull her through. Ma'am, I need you to exhale. Stop.
Could you
Exactly come out the way
imagine?
she went in.
This is original wood. We can't just poop out the top panel. Pop out the top panel, sorry.
We're gonna have to take apart the frame. You're gonna need the saws.
You're gonna cut the window? It's getting worse.
Ma'am, how's she looking, Han?
Vitals are good. Breathing a little heavy. Are you in pain?
No. Has anyone ever died of actual shame? I'm sorry, Gary. This is not how I wanted our first date to go.
Only get better from here, right? I've always wanted a bay window.
You're
He's
never
probably
supposed
never
to
gonna
say
want to speak
that.
to me again.
Oh, believe me, as a fellow solo I know, Eddie might have finally met someone special, and he went and bit her head off. Now she'll never talk to him again. He kind of did.
Saw's on its way up, Cap.
All right, guys, she's out. Can you take a deep breath for me? Any pain in your ribs?
Okay.
You good? All right.
I'll call a lift.
Oh, or you could stay.
Aww. Just don't poop.
Pretty
Or if
sure
you do,
all kids call
just
their
be
parents
honest.
liars.
Fuck in this
Feels a little different when you
mauve
hear it coming out of
color.
you. I don't have to do what you tell me, Faith.
You still in that phase? Thing is, he's right. I lied to him, or maybe I lied to myself. Either way, I feel like a fool. Spent years trying to convince my kid to believe in the Easter Bunny, but now I gotta tell him none of it's real.
You might be overcorrecting here.
Told him he's no different than the other kid, but he is. He has CP. It's a lot he can't do.
Ever heard of Jim Abbott?
Baseball player?
Pitched a no-hitter in the 90s, which in itself is pretty crazy, but it's even crazier if you know that Jim Abbott was only born with one hand.
Yeah, I read his book when I was in the hospital.
I did know that.
Okay. How'd
I
he
have
do
a
it?
friend who has a dog
Practice
who only had
switching his glove to
3
his throwing
legs,
hand relentless so that
and
he could
the
feel
dog's
that
name
pitch.
was Abbott.
Like the positivity. Not sure how any amount of practice is gonna help Chris stay on a skateboard.
I'm not an invalid. I can still get groceries.
I'm doing something nice. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What's happening now with your bullet lady?
They removed the bullet this morning. Just waiting on ballistics to give us a clue to something.
Well, what about the husband?
Claims he has no idea how his wife got shot.
He lying.
I love you too.
I love you more.
He actually tried to interrogate us.
What about his alibi?
We don't even know when she was shot. Can't prove anything.
Wife still doesn't suspect him at all.
They say love is blind. But in this case, I think willfully so. I mean, she went from having a great memory to forgetting the name of the doctor that she met. Never prone to headaches. Now she's chewing aspirin like the breath mints. Her whole life fell apart. But she chose not to seek help for months.
Well, maybe she just can't believe a man that she married could ever hurt her. He's her husband. She thinks she knows him.
Sometimes you don't know who you married to. Sometimes they don't want you to know.
The truth eventually comes out, though.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll come out with your bullet.
Yeah. You know, the surgeon said that taking it out wasn't that hard. They were worried about the location of the bullet. As it turns out, she's just fine.
Oh, Athena. Now I finally know the motive of the groceries. Like, I am not having this conversation I am not doing that surgery.
So you just gonna wait to die?
I'm going through another bout of radiation. The doctors put my name on a list for a trial, new chemotherapy pill. It's shown some promise, shrinking tumors.
How much promise?
I know that you think
That you are a fool. I want to be supportive, Michael. I want to respect your wishes, but I do not want you to die.
Me either, okay?
Oh, ballistics just came back. They found a match.
Does the gun belong to the husband?
Worse. And belongs to the wife.
Did she shoot herself?
Must be Josh.
It's really nice to meet you. First dates go. Chose well.
You know, you don't usually think of a cemetery as a romantic place. It's quaint, kind of kitschy, plenty of exits in case one of us turns out to be too sketchy. I figured there is nothing more romantic than watching an old movie and snacking on the graves of the people who used to make them. Cheers. Cheers.
Aw, you two are fun. That means something's gonna go wrong.
And you like it there. It's not too stressful.
No, unbelievably stressful. But how many jobs can you go
You guys
home at the
gonna
end of
talk
the day
during
and
the
feel
whole
like you've
movie?
made a
I'd be
difference?
pissed if
I'll
I
never
was
be
next
rich.
to you.
I'll never even be recognized, but I'll be worthwhile.
I remember going to the movies was about making out in the back row. I heard Rudolph Valentino's grave was somewhere around here. Maybe in the back row.
That's exactly what I said I wouldn't do on a first date.
Come on, this is the fun stuff. Took you long enough.
I don't
Are
know
you
what guys are into,
serious?
but it definitely doesn't feel like my scene.
For somebody who spends their days listening for clues, you sure managed to miss all of them.
No, please.
I'm not the one who went online begging somebody to play me. Let's go.
Are you guys fucking serious?
911, what's your emergency?
That pisses me off.
Oh my God. Josh, are you okay? What happened?
I got jumped. They took my keys, my phone, my wallet, beat the crap out of me. For a minute there, I thought they were gonna kill me.
After your date, the movie thing?
It was my date. He was the one
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
set me up. Him and his friend. I never even saw it coming. I am an idiot. I thought he was sweet, that he liked me.
You just trusted the wrong person.
Mr. Russo, we had officers canvass the cemetery. There's still no sign of your phone. They recovered your keys and your wallet. I'm afraid the cash was gone, though. You can pick up your things at the station. Detective will take your formal statement then.
Does that have to happen tonight?
You can just stay with me tonight, and I'll drive you to the station. Tomorrow is fine. Are you sure you didn't recognize either man? No identifiable features?
No, sorry.
I need to set your expectations.
No, I know the drill. It's okay. I'd like to get out of here and put this whole night behind me.
Call us if you think of anything else.
Thanks.
I'm like
I
shook.
already feel like a fool.
That is so disgusting.
I don't need the rest of the world in on the joke.
I feel so bad for him. I'm heated. I'm pissed.
Nothing? No sign of the gun. Or any gun. No blood. The house is immaculate.
Nosy ass.
Hi, LAPD. Can we speak to you a moment?
Just doing a little yard work. Detective Romero remarking on how lovely your yard looks. Being out here does take up most of my day. I'm sure you see everything that goes on around here. I am also the president of our neighborhood watch.
How well do you know the Wallace?
I always liked Joan. Never that sure about Henry. I finally was able to make up my mind. I don't like the man. I'm not sure if Joan does either. They weren't getting along? People used to retire at 65. Now it's all early retirement and late life divorce. I'm sorry. I don't understand what any of this has to do with the break-in. Someone broke into their home? I assume that was why you all were here. That must have been 3 months ago.
The Wallaces tell you they'd had a break-in?
No, their contractor did. That window there was replaced. The contractor hauled away some furniture and a rug. Said he painted and redid the floors. Redecorating the crime scene?
So we couldn't find anything.
Didn't see Joan or Henry for weeks. Do you remember when all of this happened?
What a weird case.
January 11th. Would you like the
Notes.
contractor's information?
So many detailed notes. That's amazing.
Mr. Wallace stepped outside.
Henry should stay. My memory
Stay.
is terrible. Maybe he can help.
Henry should stay.
You can have this back.
Thanks. I was wondering where that had got to.
We noticed that there didn't seem to be any entries about your trip or the living room remodel.
We remodeled the living room? No, that's right. We did. Just don't remember why, though. We just finished the house last year. Why did we redo the living room?
Do you remember what happened on January 11th? Maybe you were taking down Christmas decorations.
We always take those down right after New Year's. Henry, what happened to that rug? Loved that rug. Why did we replace it?
There was an accident.
What did you do? What did you do?
He shot her.
I thought you were going to take down those wreaths for me. So we should have put all this stuff away last week.
What happens if we don't?
I don't know why you're like this. I missed when you used to work for a living.
Yeah, well, you've never worked a day in your life.
I've taken care of this house, and I've taken care of you. And all I
And
ask...
all you have asked is that I work 60-plus hours a week, and whatever ridiculously expensive hobby your heart desires, ceramics class?
Do you know how hard I worked on that?
I know how much it cost me for you to learn how to make something that I could buy for 20 bucks. Glass blowing lesson. This is my time, my retirement, and I'm not gonna let you rule my golden damn years the way you rule the rest of my damn life.
Well,
I will deal with the decorations myself. I always thought it would be our time together. I know you're upset about something, but I'm your wife, so you're stuck with me.
Oh.
You shot me.
He shot his wife in the back of the fucking head. You have got to be kidding me.
Years in that house with you, and I call it temporary insanity.
Well, you are certainly within your rights to make that case.
I'm sorry, Joni. I regretted it immediately after I did it. I tried to make it up to you as best I could. After...
You lied to me. All this time you knew what was wrong with me, and you kept telling me it was all in my head. Guess it was, because you put it there.
Wow.
You're gonna be okay.
He played me for a fool.
And you just showed him that he was wrong.
Sure did. What an asshole.
Chris, come on, buddy. Eat something before school.
I don't feel well.
You sick? You sure?
I don't want to go.
Okay.
You still upset about the other day?
I just want to be like everyone else.
I know, but you're not. I know I told you you can do anything. Dumb thing for me to say.
Because I have CP.
No, because nobody can do everything. And yes, there are things in life that you're not going to be able to do. And there's other stuff that you are going to be able to do. It'll be a lot harder than it is for the other kids because you have CP.
Sorry, I won't skateboard again.
It's not about the skateboarding. I just don't want you to be scared. You tried something and it didn't work out. Maybe the next time it does.
But you can skateboard.
You know what I can't do?
Cook?
Hey, that's not nice.
So
probably true.
awesome.
I have black thumb. I've killed every plant that's ever been given to me. But your science teacher told me you did the best job growing plants from seeds. So there's something you're better at than me.
Really?
I don't want you to ever stop trying. But maybe we try new things together, okay?
You are so cute.
You're not like any other kid. You're my kid. I love you more than anything in this world.
Love you too, Dad.
Oh,
Sorry, apologize. You gonna ask her out.
Mr. Diaz.
Please. I wanted to apologize for the other day.
Y'all will
You didn't
be
deserve that.
so
You
cute
had every right
together.
to be upset. It's my job to look after your son, and I failed to do that. Relieved Christopher's okay.
I forget falling down is part of life. It's supposed to teach us how to get back up, right?
There's a lot to be said for getting back on the horse. There's also some value in learning that you don't like horses.
I'm sorry?
Sometimes our limitations tell us when to stop, but sometimes they can show us where to look next. Today, he falls off the skateboard. But tomorrow, he writes the great American novel.
I know you said he was doing good in class, but
Okay, maybe not tomorrow.
someday.
Yeah.
You too.
Welcome back!
If I'd known I'd get this much attention, I would have gotten mugged sooner. Good to see you, thanks. You didn't tell them.
You asked me not to. This was not your fault.
I should have known better. You know, I tried to pull up his profile, but it's gone. Completely scrubbed.
Asshole, bro.
Yeah, that
Karma.
probably means he's done it before.
That guy's gonna
You
get.
could get them a description of him.
He'll get
Find
what's
him.
coming to
I mean, he
him.
hurt you.
Bruises are healing. The humiliation, it's a little harder to get over. To have it written down in some report for strangers to see.
So what, you're just gonna act like it didn't happen?
I understand why he feels
I'll
the
deal
way
with
he
it.
feels.
My own way.
He gonna go after him?
911, what's your emergency? Can I get your location?
Oh, these two are still together. That's adorable.
Hey.
This is a something.
Thought you could use some carbs.
Aw. That's sweet.
Dad,
What a nice neighbor.
I don't want to be here.
It'll be fun.
What's that?
Remember when I told you that if you wanted to try something new, we should try it together? Let's try skateboarding. Okay. Ready to ride?
Ready.
They're so cute. Oh, Buck is basically Christopher's stepdad. I've decided that's just the way it's gonna be. I love it. That was another awesome episode. I love 911, man. I love 911. I love 911 Lone Star. I love these characters. I love this show so much. It's just so exciting and engaging. I think like there hasn't been an episode where I'm like, oh, that was kind of boring, or you know what I mean. Like I always can't wait till the next one. So I feel so bad for Josh, the 911 operator. Like that is such a horrible thing to go through, and I can't imagine. And I kind of understand why he feels the way he does. Like there has to be some sort of humiliation there. Like I get why he feels that way, but I don't know if he should feel that way. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying. I love this show. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye.